Paenga o e letio Vake Tali Folau. Ai whakawhehokotaki o e Tonga I he kolope. This is Radio Vake Tali Folau, where Tongans can connect globally.
Malo malang Maria o eki pea malo le le tonga ko tape o ke paenga le tio Vake Tali Folau pe ko ko pe mua ke fa mal mal wat e ngai fatap ko tape o fa afaki e ngal e apa mo ngal wo pe trangata e te au fai ki tu mama o tu ka tu mua fa nga Maria ko ni ke fai fatongia tu ma ki mo tolu I he fia fini pe me San Francisco California. Whamaloa I pe whokeni ki a Lindsay ka ma se mispome. Lava mai e whatongea ba me Victorville, California, ai ane tau toksitu a mei ai. Ko tau polokalama koia I he pong e fiafini, te tau kamata aki whafofua ke hawhi ai hiwa. Te tau wakai ai a whakahoko hawhi pōtala noa aki, pe a mo kuinini. Ko lawe I pe whoki o kumo mea I pe ki a kaunanga koe ni, ki kuinini manumua, o teuteu ke ne hanga o whafonga I atu a Tonga ki he Olimpiki I Siapani ko tui o kamata I he wike kaha o. Pea o whawhiawhia ko uhi ko loto lelei a kuinini ka maa e neongo mātu a ke whai hatala noa ke whai hatala noa mo I kaunangani whikau aki. Pea mo e teuteu ko eni ke ne hoko ko e whafofonga o Tonga I e sipoti. Tau te whito ki e sipoti ko eni. Tau te whito ki e sipoti ko eni ko hiki mea mamafa. Pea koe ai hoi kmoe kainga, koe tau polo kalama e te tau kamata aki. Pea koe ne lava koe e polo kalama koe ia, pea te tau hoko atu ki polo kalama no whikau aki pea mo malu I putu. Ai e whahoko atu ia e ane pasina. Koe lava koe ia, te tau wakai ai e taimi hongo fulu, whahoko ai e polo kalama koe ia. Ai langakari e vai kopuna, ai e whahoko atu ia e seini kau fusi koe anga ia o e tau polo kalama koe ia I he e fiafini. Mo e tari lelei e peki mo tolu ke paenga o le tio Vake Tali Folau. Kai tuk peke tau wakai. Tau wakai ki he ngahi fasi koe ia pea mi he lolo halai walu. Ko kuinini foki ko e neongo mātu a, ko sikoti kai o maa foki ko hingoa e ne whae, ko manu savou manmua. Ko sikoti pea mei alo I talau, ko manu pea mei ko e ne fine eki pea mei haalau furi. Hange ko ia te tautok wakai pe ke talanoa o mai maa ki tautolu e kuinini kai o maa foki kau mai mo ene coach kai o maa e o mātu aki e tau whepo talanoa aki e fiafini. Tautok whanongo ai pe ke ngai talanoa hoi kme kai ngau mau inga o pito ke tau si pou I ai loto lahi koe ni ai kaunangani ke I ta ua noa ke ne whafofongai a Tonga ki Olimpiki. Pea ko tui Tonga ko toa peo ku lau kau I he loto lahi a kuinini ke ne hoko ko whafofonga o Tonga. Ko e te watu pe tau ngahi fasi, pe he taimta tau pe mo tau teuteu ke tau taritari a kuinini ke te whai e whepotala noa aki mo ia. Ki mo tolu whio mai a mo popo ak tala monu ke kaunangani o ku atape. Tuku mai o popo aki pe ko tā telefoni mai ke tau telefoni. Ono ni manoa ua hiwa wha hiwa tau noa hiwa. Tā mai o tuku mai a popo ak tala monu ko tui o kulau aho pe whai folau atu a kuinini ki Tokyo ke whahoko aho no whafunga I a Tonga ki he Olimpiki ai au whahoko ia I Siapani. Whawhia te wawao ko toa pēng, mo tolu ko toa pēng ke paenga Vake Tali Folau pe mo I tau polo kalama ko ia o tau teu ki ai I taimi hawhi ai hiwa.
Kala
Dai me o se me tonga full matolu pe a me he valu ko tau programa ma ke he ko ia o e fia fini fa ho ko ia pe a me he San Francisco a California pe a ko ia o ko kainga te mai leva ke tau fai e fe po tala no aki ko ia pe a mo kuini ni pe a tai le ki motor ke paenga le tio Vake Tali Folau tau wakai pe foke ngai ngongo me Tonga ngai ngongo a oe ke ngongo I Amerika ni I hono tala noa I ai mea fra historia ko ni tahaeni ha mea fra historia ko fuafua fe fine ni ke ne whakafofonga I a Tonga pe ko taha ke si ta ua noa pe a nguni whafofonga I a Tonga ki he olimpiki pe ai kai ngatai ka aku tau fia ko toa pe ko uhi ko ene loto lele mo ene loto lahi ke ne whahoko ai ngā oe ko ni pe aku lau kawai ai Tonga ko toa ko wakahifo ke Fox News a hoi ua ko ia ko mali watu ne whai ano whaka eke ma ke heai I e konga o na wongongoa ko nini na e fia au pito ai e tau wakai ki he ngahi lava mea ko ia ai kauna ngani pe a ko ia ho me kai nga fafe ki motor share de tau por kalama fafe ki motor ki fe potala no aki ko ni motor fi mai ha mo popo ak tala monu o ata pe e tau telefoni lava pe ki o mai ha popo ak tala monu ke ave ki e kaunanga ko ni ka ko e lotonga ko ia tu pe mo ke o ato ele va ha tau ki I whanongonongo ak tau tol whamanato at ke motor hono ko tonga pe o ku iai aho o mo te kei ke mo huhu malui whanononga at whakeni ke motor hono ko tonga pe te kei ke mo huhu malui whatoka ngā iange o ku osi I asapate ko asapate o osi ai ai ngahi pare ko ni ai ka pau te ke a watu ke huhu malui ko fuafua huhu ia te ke mau a hoki kāti, incentive kāti pa anga e ni manoa ma hoki incentive card pa anga ni manoa ka pau ko fua hu ia ko ia yo ku fafe ia ki motolu ke mo hu malu i tau te fito ke motolu ko ia i California ni motori California ni fatoka nga iang ka pau te ke huhu la kaleva huhu he taimin a o ke sapate ko ose ofa ia ko ia aya oku aya oku fahoko pe ai ofa ko ni e weekend pe ko ni o osia i asapate fa va leva fahoko ko ni ma o ki se ni tika ma foki ho family tau tari ai pe foki ni ki tau fa eke make ko ia o kuinini manumu a pe a me San Francisco California mo e tari le ki mo tolo ek mo kainga ki e paenga o e Vake Tali Folau. O se mi de watolu pe me he valu me le tio Vake Tali Folau pe mo tau polo kala makoia I he ho wani ho ek mo kainga mo tai tari le ai pe ki mo tolu ki tau nga hi polo kala ma hange ko me ni lawe ke nai ha fe ai hi va pe of kia e fai fe po tala no aki pe a mo kui nini manu mua o ku fafia foki ko tau wakai ki a whanau ko nau loto lahi pehe ke fai a hono fafufonga I a Tonga ki fu spoti lahi au pito ia a mamani ai spoti ko ia o olimpiki pe ang mau inga pito mo tol ko ia mo kau mai si family maheni mo Tonga ko to ape ke mo whakaloto lahi mai ke a kuinin lava pe ke mo tā mai lolo Tonga polo kalama o mai a whakaloto lahi ke kau nangani ke tau ke tau whanau tamani I he teu ke si folau ai tuko tui ko whakaloto lahi te ke o mai ke kau nangani I hoko ia ko mea ke toi loto lahi ange ai. Pea koe tahafo ke ngahi ngai mea hoko ngai ahoni I tau te whito ki olimpiki teu koe game olimpiki hange ka te au o kai ke whakangofua hakau mamata sipotia. Pea koe ifo pe fo ke sipoti ke whai ha hono mamatai pe toko lahi ai whakakai ai I he malai o sipoti. Ka koe whawakai ifo ke toko lahi o pito ki nao tolo uhanu koe uhi koe kai ke lava koe ia ke iai hakau mamata pe ko hakau spectators I he sipoti malo au pito e Moses Mo malo moe hafe mai Moses koe kainga eni o ko kainga me tala ko foke o si hiki au pito pe ko ia ki aloi tala ko ka tala we no teu ke fai a hono tala noa ia e nau teu ko ia ke nau ke si alwa wa ta ko nini ki Tokyo pe a fia ko nini fok na fanau ia I pango ko ia tu kwange ke ki siva ko ni ke o atu ya maki motor pe a mo famana tu pe ka ko nini ko ia fa tau ke ngai ngongo ko ia po la watu ko kuinini foki na e whanau ia I pango petok. Alo e peki wawao, ako time si pe ai ko tui mahalo kono tau hongo fulu, pe of ki ai ne si foki mai ai ki Amerikani o nau nofo e pehe. Oa! Radio Vake Tali Folau ko tau taimi. Osa miniti wahiwa pe me he walu toi pe tau miniti ta. Pe te tau hoko at lewa mo e whai e whepotala no a koe ni hoi mo e ka inga koe hawhi ni ai hiwa. Ko whamanato at pekak mo tol te mo lawa pe o tā telefoni mai. Tā mai i e whika telefoni koe ni, ai a koe ono ni manoa, wahiwa whahiwa tau noa hiwa, o mai ha tala monu ki a kuinini, ki mu a penesi Folau atu, luro tonga a e tau polokalama makehe koe ni, pe a moe kaunangani. Koe ia te watu lewa e whasko ni, kuinini o ko warawakai at pe ata lelei au pito ho ha mai i e Zoom, pe a ko tui pe mahalo, whafo ofa foki pe a moe, ko tui pe sai au pito pe mule oia. Kai tōku mua ki ate whasko ni ke o mai aka kuinini ki loto. I mai e tau pōpō tala noa ko ia i he whiawhini. Te tau kamata lewa pe amo e tau polokalama ko ia pe amo kuinini e na malo lele kuinini malo mu ae tuk taimi ka ke si lava mai ke whai e whepōtala no aki ki o tau kainga. And hello to you, Ben. I believe that you are the coach. Welcome.
That's right.
Welcome to Radio Tonga. This program is a special dedication to Kuinini, and it's for our Tongan. Most of these are Tongan people. I know that you guys have a program before for the Samoan and the Pacific Islanders, including the Tongan, but this program is just targeted for the Tongan community. This radio is for the Tongan community. So if we will do a little bit of talking in Tongan, I hope you don't mind.
No, please do. Please do. I love it. I'll ask Nini to catch me up afterward.
Yeah, but we're so happy and delighted that you'll be with us, Ben. So first of all, I welcome you both, and also welcome all the supporters from the Tongans. Everybody is saying we love you, Nini, from Facebook, because we're streaming on Facebook, YouTube. We have a phone application on our website, and we also have a phone number that people Tongan can call and listen. Kuinini, o ku whakamalo lahia tu kakoe ko uhi ko tuk taimi. Ka ke lava mai ke whai ai tala noa koe ni mo koe. Ko lawe I pe foki I he Facebooka and all that. You understand, e Kuinini, ka mahi no I pe, eh? A little bit?
Ka mahi no I pe o tala noa.
Okay, yeah. Pako, oku fia tonga kotoa. Ka ingata pe o whaamiri, o mahe ni, pe amo tonga kotoa pe I oloto lahi. Ko tuku at pe ka koe ke toi o mai haki I tala noa whekau aki pe amo koe, ho ngō mātu a, mo whunga na ke tupu hake, pe tato hoko at pe ta tala noa. Sai pe Kuinini?
Te excited.
Ia,
Malo te whake iau ke o hao ke po kalama. Palamore muna tu weke sailele ko whakatoka. But, yeah, ko kuhingoa ko kuinini manonua ko tau wanoa. Nau tupu pe, nau whaele I American Samoa ka ko kongo matua na Tonga. Nau tupu pe wawau Tonga I halau fuli. Ko ka mai o ne hao me talau mo whae pau ni halau fuli. Io ka nau hao ki Amerika tau wase hongo fulu he ku tau hongo fulu. He ku hao koe ki Amerika. Yeah.
Wow. Aia koe tau pen. Okay, mana tui pe ase na ma.
Io, ko
right?
principal o ia he ku I wawao, he ku, I think middle school?
Wawao side school, yeah.
Yeah, wawao side school. Yeah,
she was my principal. She's saying, "Oh, Falahayat Kuinini, God be with you, VSSX student." Malo asena.
Mahalo apito.
Ai yeah. I got tau hongofulu, got tau pende hongofulu ho iheni. 10, 11, eh?
Yeah.
Ho iheni. Lama ke ki I talanoa mai whikau aki pia moho o whituna ke a koe Amerikani, koe hanai na ake whakakaukau ai ke whae e sipoti koe ni, from the beginning.
Yeah. Na o uraki alu for elementary school, na alu ki Star King Elementary School. Papa toki alu ki after middle school. Ako toki kamate ku hiki mea mama whahe alu ki high school. Alu ki high school, Abraham Lincoln High School. Ko kamate ku hiki mea mama whahe freshman year. Tahana iloian na yes, I whenga spoti ko ni I Amerikani. Ka koe kayako he ku high school freshman year na ne hao introduce I spoti ko ni ka. Yeah.
Koia. Okay, so that's how many years ago?
That was 2014, 2015. So, five. Oh, wait, no, not 5, but like 6, 7 years.
Okay, and peake sai ia pe spoti ko hanai hangahi. What are other tournaments that you have participated in? What are the achievements that you have done so far with the weightlifting?
Ula ki kamata ko spoti tahana o saia he hiki mea mawawha ka ko alu ko he u trips ko ni mo alu ko he u competitions. Na sio ko he go sai ko he spoti. I started liking it. Sio ko he o fia he hai ko spoti ko ni. I've been to a lot of world championships. Now kamata how do you say represent?
Whakafofongai.
Iyo, na kamata whakafofongai Amerika e ku kamata ko spoti. Na alo ki Thailand, mo ku coach ko Ben. Na maalo ki Thailand, na mauai bronze I Youth World, babao alai pe ki Junior World Championships ki Amerika, and then kamata ko ku whakafofongai ko Tonga. Babao alo ko ki Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, ki he Senior World Championships, mo Junior World Championships. Whakafofongai ko Tonga. Yeah.
Wow. Aiako, that's how you get to na ke awai ki tuunga ko ni. Tarano ange ki ho au ko ni ke tuunga ko ni na ke hoko ai ko Tonga ke hanga whafofongai Amerikani. How did you get to that point?
Na kamata he ma transition ko ke whafofongai ko Tonga. Ko ma transition ko e whakaukau pe amana ki pe te ulawa o compete I Olympics for Tonga. Ko coach Kevin Doherty. Nane in 2016 nane alako o coach ko he Olympics. Ke tahine taha nane mao nane nai whainga mali ke mi e toko taha me one of the Tongan Federation team for weightlifting. Papa ko kamatai idea ko to switch ki his Tongan team. And yeah, sorry, I kind of got lost. But how can I say who we?
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. You're right there. I was just asking, how did you get to this stage that you'll be representing Tonga?
Yeah, Papa Osle Vayaya, Papa, how about qualifications go get Olympics? For qualification of don't get allocated 6 international meets, get state qualified. Get qualified get in Olympic, Papa kamatay pem. Ego algo get competitions ko ni ke stay qualified. Kawai pem algo get Olympic Games. I mean the Oceanic Games in Western Samoa. But yeah, that's how the process kind of started. Get fast I go hit Olympics.
Wow.
Yeah.
What exactly will be? What's the stage of competition? Manatu iko mau tonga ko fangatua pe mau iloi. You know the wrestling. So what are you going to be playing in Tokyo?
Yeah, so ko hiki mamasa ko ni go compete he hiki eua. One is called the snatch and the other one is called a clean and jerk. You kind of have to watch a video of it just to understand it. But yeah, you only compete in 2 lists. Got different categories based off of your weight. Oku fire compete go Mahiki. Yeah.
Oku doyai ha. So fire sipoti afeia ya ko tai mithi ha oku ke te wa spoti go ni Olympic.
So oku kamatai Olimpiki, I think he watolu or mahinan. Toki fly in awia ki loto ko toki fly in ki Tokyo he aho wa nima o mahinan. So toki compete awia I believe it's August 1st over there. But August 2nd over here. I don't know. Ben can probably clarify that, but yeah.
The other way. August 2nd in Japan and August 1st in the US.
And August 1st over here. Yeah.
Thank you, Kunini. I think Sione would like to ask some questions. Also, the coach can join us. Yeah, go ahead.
Malo Koinini, ko Sione me Vake Tali Folau as a general manager. Talu e ko whanongo ki he taha o ngahi kautaha ngongo I he Bay Area, I think it was KTVU, Fox News. And I read your story and ko taimi ka na ko since I play that clip through our broadcasting yesterday, I felt the warmth of a young girl like you. Did you have the strength and the courage to represent your homeland where your parents grew up? And I thank you very much. Paho whamalo lahi ki hongo mātua, ruaki ki na loto lele, ke interview ko he paengani, pia makehe me ai, a whakamawhana, ko hakita hine ta uanoa, o kune loto lele, ke ne hanga whafofonga, a hai whanua, tupuanga, mahino bena si whaile ko I ha moa, ka hongo mātua, me tonga loa, ke kumahino I. Pea koe ai a he mawhana makehe, rock that decision that you make, more codes, ke more represent a Tonga. Pea ne lawe foki e kau tahao ngongo i o tupu hake kai pehe ko mohiki mai ki San Francisco o hokotai ho mo ui kai pehe ke whainga mali e ko ia na ke whili ai e whahinga sporti ko ni to be a part of this type of sports ko hiki mea mamafa. Pea ko ke alue ni ke ha ki tua ai ola oe whakamalohi sino ngā ue malohi, hard work, and also to compete in a high level of Olympic. That tells you a lot more than what you have been accomplished. And I appreciate your coach being part of this program. And when you have a good coach, kind of encourage you to train and give you all the right technique. And Coach, how are you doing? And I want you to be part of the program as well. And let me change the multi-view so we can see you as well. But because we want to highlight the program based on you two in the basically in the program, so that's why we're not in the picture here. But Nini and the coach,
Yeah.
how did you guys decided? You could have represent US, right? Did you have that choice?
Yeah. You know, I had the choice to stay or represent America or represent Tonga. Yeah.
Right. But
Oh,
how-
for Ben, yeah. Yeah, I had a choice. They gave me a choice whether to represent Tonga or the U.S. So, yeah.
But how did you and your coach decide to go the other way? Instead of U.S., you decided to represent Tonga instead. Can you guys share with us, please?
Yeah. You know, for someone like Nini, like representing her heritage and her ethnicity is like a really important like part of who she is. And yes, she is American, but she also has, a really strong like connection to her, like, her island history. And so from my perspective, I'm also a first generation immigrant in the United States. If I had the opportunity to represent my parents' country and my other citizenship, I would love it. And for Nini, it was the exact same decision. And so, for me, it was just a cool opportunity. It allowed us to take a little bit more control of her path.
Okay.
And we're just lucky and happy that it all worked out in the way that it did.
Mm-hmm. And the way that you guys communicate with Tonga to be able to represent Tonga, how did the official from Tonga reacted?
Yeah, I mean, we've been really lucky. Michael Bloomfeld, who's the president of the Tongan Weightlifting Federation, he's been incredibly supportive of Nini throughout this whole process. He's been enthusiastic. He's been excited. I mean, he's helped us fundraise, for all the costs associated with weightlifting. I have to give a lot of credit to Michael and to the support staff over there, because I think without them, this path would have been a lot harder.
Wow. And I'm sure the parents are very, very happy. So is us. And I think this young girl here, everybody's very proud of her, that she have the courage and the heart to somehow represent her home country in a sense. And I believe that, that we all immigrant to this country, and we sure love the United States, but then deep down in our heart, in our mind, we never forget our homeland, the struggle, the way of life back there, and here we have opportunities to do so, and we're so grateful that she not only work hard to earn this on their own way, in their own weight, but then to turn around and represent their home country. I think that's the most exciting point for not only for us Tongan, but I'm sure throughout the Pacific as well. And whatever the outcome is, but we do proud of you, Nini. And if I don't know much to say how deep our appreciation that no matter where we travel and live, but we still have this feeling of our homeland. Okay, if United States call us and say, "Hey, everybody, bear arm and go in the war," I'm sure we all are gonna do that, for United States. But for a normal time like this, that we can all relax and enjoy our life, and somehow you have opportunity to do this, is something so special. And I'm sure a lot of them that listening now, that we all have the same feeling. And part of the story about you when you start high school, that you start doing the weightlifting. Coach, how did you kind of get involved on her career starting from high school?
There's one person who's not here. He's another one of Nini's coaches, but the head coach, his name is Kevin Doherty, but he's a teacher at the school where Nini was at. And in Nini's first year of high school, Coach Kevin literally walked up to Nini and said, "Hey, when you're done playing volleyball, like, please see me in the weight room."
Oh, no.
And he literally walked up to Mr. Manamua, Nini's dad, and said,
in the car.
Yeah, like when he came to pick her up and said, "I want to see her in the weight room." I think Nini said this earlier, but I don't think she chose weightlifting. I think weightlifting chose her.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know your coaches gave you a lot of advice, Nini. And how about your mom and dad when they found out that you excel on this? And I know that you have been in a different competition and you won them. What is their reaction?
You want me to answer in English or Tongan?
Whatever way you're comfortable.
In Tongan. I like hearing it in Tongan.
There you go.
Okay. Nai piasa aku pae makutamai. Na whakamalo peke o tua ki ngai mea ko ki ngai blessings ko ku hokotoe ku mo ui. So taong ke mea pang na tamai ke uaki, how do you say, put God first in everything that you do.
Ia tau whamomua o toa.
Ia whamomua o toa e uaki mea ko e pai papatoki ai e spoti moe ako. Tako e na whiawhia o pitona ua he ku accomplishment o ku i e spoti koani.
Aia koe taim te rau whoki te ke whalawa taim o coaches ki he whi au hi pe koe haha o ngoi ka koe teu koe ia ki he whalawa tu ki Siapani.
O ko whiawhia e ku lava alu o whapoponga e tonga i Siapani. Ka ko nervous a lot. Ka ko ilope ke awa ko ilope. When I get there, I think I'll be okay. And I'll be more excited for, to compete over there and just to experience being over there and just being at the Olympics. Yeah.
Okay. Nini, good luck to you with your journey. For a young person like you to have that chance to join the Olympic, and I'm sure we'll be all not only happy for you, but will support you all the way, regardless the outcome is. It's just that at least you're there, you're part of the 2021 Olympic in Japan. And we know what a
Thank
good
you.
sport is. It's just being there is a big thing, and
Yeah.
whatever the outcome is, to us, at least that you represent our poor country, little island, smallest island in the world, I think. But it shows the big heart that we have all the time, wherever we may be, and then when we have a chance to do something good for our country, I think that's what make everybody proud of you. And
Yeah.
unless Emily have any more questions, I'll join in, but I'll get back to Emily. And Ben, nice to meet you here with the program, and I'll turn it back to Emily, see if Emily have any more question. But other than that, I'm so speechless of being happy just interview both of you with this chance to talk about it. But Emily, thank you both of you. With much love
Thank you,
from me,
Sione.
Sione,
Malo apito,
from
Sione.
Vake Tali Folau. Emily?
I think I have only one question to you, Gwynini, and the coach. Since there's a lot of change in the Olympic game next week, how are you guys doing with that, coach? Especially with the COVID-19 and all those limitations.
Yeah, it's a pretty big hurdle, but all we're trying to do, we actually have, there are already a few Tongan athletes and officials in Japan already, and so we're communicating with them. They're giving us the tips on what we should do to make sure that it's a smooth entry into Japan. So we're just continually trying to keep in contact and make sure we have a strong, make sure we do all the things we need to do beforehand. And Nini's just got to rest. She feels good.
Yeah, and you, Nini. So you're not going with any relatives, like the parents, or?
Kai ko tapoy ang ngofo for spectators in Olympic. Napaka ko their COVID cases na spikey akio, so it's only athletes and coaches right now.
Oh, I bet your parents will miss a lot, but then what else can we do?
Yeah, na fia pe fafo nga Tonga.
That's very true.
Nini, I just want, before we end this interview, I would like Kofi Maupe o Pauga hao falei ki he to our children, young kids. What will be your advice will be for our young adult these days?
He interview ko na fai ko he aho ni ko na tang kana tolu ko fai nga me ato ke fai ai pe ko sai lele kako wow ya ko family ko ma religious ko ma mamu ako ko katama ko o ke ai pe o tua ke oa ke o whai ngā mea peo ke whai go first and you do your part, everything will go smoothly. Kako whai ngā mea peo, whether it's sports or your dreams, you're going for school or something, just go for it, and whatever you love, just do it and give it your all. So yeah.
Malo, Nini, how about you, Coach? What will you be advise our young adult these days in regard to sports?
Especially with sports, I think it's important to take advantage of every opportunity and to do your best no matter what. because you never know the result. And so I think there's a few things that people should ever judge you on. Results are not one of them, but your effort and your character are the things that people will judge you on. So as long as those are, strong and positive and kind, I think there will no doubt be success.
Thank you, Coach. And I'm trying to see if anybody have any questions throughout this live program. Ka koe tu koe I he tai nimi o ku. I think people are just kind of froze and just enjoy the program.
There's only one question from Moses Simlai. Nini, can you, he's asking, Nini, what's your dad's name?
So tamai ko ti tata po manu mua. O fae ko manu ne tane manu mua.
Malo ni. Gai pe mo ngai comment mai pe mi he Facebook. Makaleta fehoko katak pe makaleta ko ni ko faka osie ne polo kalama. Ka ko polo kalama makehe ni pe mo. Kuinini o ko mai pa mo tala monu pe me a kuinini te wake spoti o fake kawe eki o faka monu ia mo faka ola ho fenga pe he ki to koni ko ia a ho o coach malo pito mele va hoi kona kupu o mai ai po ki tala monu ko ia pe to la pe foko family mo na to lo na me mai I he polo kalama na o mai po ki tala monu ka te koe e kuinini.
Just one more question. How's your schoolmate react as well, Nini? How are they rooting for you and happy for you, knowing that you'll be going to the Olympic? Can you share that with us as well?
Yeah, some of my friends, close friends from college, they're very happy. But I think the best reactions are from my high school friends.
Right.
A lot of them texted me and they're like, "Yo, I saw you on the news." I even had this old friend from high school. I went to the same middle school as him, so I've known him since middle school, and I met him in my math class. And since that math class, we've been competing like who's the teacher's favorite. So throughout high school, we've taken most of the same classes, and we've always been competing for like first or second place, like who'd get better grades and stuff like that. But he texted me and he was like, "I guess you won first place in this one." When he heard I'm going to the Olympics, but yeah, most of my classmates are very happy and supportive of me going to the Olympics. So yeah.
Another question: How do you feel? I know you said you're a bit nervous, and of course, we can expect that you're gonna be a bit nervous. But I want to get a feel out of you. Do you have a lot of pressure that you have to really go out there and really give it all, and you gotta be the best? Or how do you feel besides walking on air that you're on the news and everybody happy for you, and how do you feel personally? Share that with us if you can. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So at first I was like overwhelmed by all the attention. Now that I'm going to the Olympics, because I'm not on social media or anything. So just having all this like attention on me, it's been overwhelming the last couple of days. Feels like the pressure from before, like it's like multiplied now. But in a way, just knowing that I've already made it and that all I can do now is just enjoy the experience and enjoy being able to represent Tonga in the Olympics is something that's comforting to me. Just knowing that I already made it, and it lessens the pressure. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure coming from family and just people around me, but just knowing that it's a good pressure because they're being supportive
right.
Of everything that I do. So I try to see it as a positive thing, you know.
How about you, Coach? Do you have any kind of pressure? Or are you just enjoying the ride and let's go to Tokyo and have fun?
Yeah, I think that's been my perspective. I think there's good pressure and there's bad pressure. I'm doing my best to make sure Nini only feels good pressure. I think being nervous is always part of the plan, especially when you care about something. So, I mean, me personally, I'm just enjoying the ride, and my goal is to make sure Nini is as ready as possible, and she's been doing everything that we've asked. So I'm optimistic.
Yeah, that's a good. Appreciate that, because one thing is physically fit, and then another thing to just mentally prepared as well, because it's going to be a tremendous amount of for some people that they have the pressure that they feel that they have to win everything, but sport is sports. There's people to win and there's people to lose, and we can't all winners. But then the same token, it's just that being counted and be part of this Olympic, I think that's the biggest accomplishment that we all look at, and I think Nini just enjoy that, and and you don't have to. I don't think that you have to prove to everybody what you can accomplish. You accomplished a lot already. You won a lot of competition. And with that alone, you don't have nothing to worry about. That's my opinion. But again, I'm very happy for you. Thank you, Coach. I'm trying to think of anything else to get it out of her. But I appreciate that you guys took the time to be with us tonight, just to talk a little bit about herself, and not only that, her home country. And not only that, about her parents, and all I can say at the end of this interview, I'm so proud of you, Nini, and your coach, and everybody surround you, get you prepared for this competition to fly out to Tokyo in a few days. And I've seen some of them already left San Francisco, I think a few days ago, for Tokyo. And then also I believe that Tokyo updated you guys as far as the COVID-19 over there. I think it went up like by 6%, and I guess the rules gonna be changed as the day go by every day, so we don't know what to expect. But then the same token, it believes that the game must go on, but in a different fashion, and be safe for everybody. But other than that, I appreciate you too. I'll give you guys the last chance to share with us whatever you got to say, your piece. Love you too.
Kamalo atu kamoa he pakasema ke mahau kamalo atu te ngaileana mo tama kamaoa. It was very kind of you guys to say those things, and it's very comforting to me to know that there's a lot of people out there that are very supportive.
Malo Nini. Coach?
No, thank you for all the support for Nini, from you and from everyone else. Please continue to send well wishes her way. I appreciate you having us on the radio with you guys, and anytime Nini can represent Tonga even more, I'm nothing but supportive.
Yeah. Maybe I'll say the last word. Go for malo go get comments me Everett Lisa Leong in Malu Everett go Nini just chosen the C equal instead of the equal. God bless you. Nini.
Do the coach know what the C equal means?
What is it?
Ikaletai.
Oh, the C. Well, it's the Tonga.
Even Toronto actually what's C equal?
The rugby team coach. The C equal, because one of the listeners is saying Nini just so chosen the C equal instead of the eagle, and I was asking, What did she mean? Now I got it. The Sea Eagle is the Tongan rugby team. So
Yeah, it's called the Sea Eagle.
yeah. Kanengo ya o whakamalo la hea tu kuinini pa kotui ko e lea wha ospeke a koe o kua te mau talamonu whataha mo e mau lotu pea mo e mau ofa kia te koe si i teu folau koe nau ke whai whaitawanga peki e ki ke ne whakamalu ho ki mo ui loro tonga ho folau whaitawanga te ia ke ne malu i koe pe kai ngatai ke ne o atu haivi ma alohi mo poto teu koe ia ke whafafonga ia tonga i he sporti olimpiki pia koe hange pe koe lea koe ae tonga ko toa koe malohi pe koe ulungia ko ke osi malohi pe koe taimi you are winner in our heart, in our eyes, and in everything. You're such a humble lady, and we really appreciate it. Mahonga ia au pito e koinini i he whiwhine o kuke hanga whakaha mai ka te kumautolu. Tau te whito e tau whipotala no aki i he e whiawhini o kwa mai e tō taha loto maulalo. Anga vai, ka o kuke loto lahi. Ke whakafofonga i ho tau ki whonua. Whamalo atu ki o mātu a kia Scotty. Kai o maa whoki manu malo mua e tau tama. Ke tau lau kawa i ahoni. Whamalo ki ho o kui. Ko la vei kei mo uia maata. Kai o maa lātu i a lau furi. Kai o maa whoki kei ke ngalo ia ua kui nin lahi. Le pasipasi pe mo fia pe a mita whaake taha. Ka aku ai honga ia pa kumau lave ipe ko lau mali o ke alu mo ia e ke ikuna noa pe. Aku ai offer lahi atu coach, thank you so much for making this happen. Without you, we won't see this. And all the Tongan people that knows Kuinini and knows that she will representing Tonga are proud of her. I told her that she's winning already. And thank you, coach, and may God bless you abundantly. May God be with you both while you're traveling to Japan. And may he will be there all throughout because everybody's praying for you. And I think there's another coach. We love you so much. And we're looking forward for when you come back. From Japan, and best of luck.
When you get back, we'll be waiting to talk about it. Win or lose, doesn't matter.
So
Like Emily said, you're already a winner. You're such a humble, little sweet girl, and we
thank you.
love you dearly. Good night, both of you.
Thank you.
And good luck again.
Thank you. Ofalahiyatu. Pamalatu malea. I really appreciate what you guys just said. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ofat Nini.
Yeah, Ofatu. Bye.
Bye.
Maikiri o loto me iapo Tore aki mua hao salu salu Esi ale tapa oi alo i talau Oi hingano hafui he peau Da maikiri o loto me iapo Toriaki ua hao salu salu Esi ale tapa oe alo i talau Oe ingano hafui he peau Moku kahoa ka mau soko Tau lewa ine whakawhani Hey! Kai hoi, te toe fa si fana inuika kau kalo
Moto mea mai ia ki programa make he koi a pea mo kun kui nini manu mu a whamalo te pe mo tolo mo whi a mai ma tunga he taimi kore pe mua ke tau wakai ai pe ki programa hoko ai a koe malu i putu pea ko kore whamore more koe ngai koe au pe ke toe minite nima e lava leva e malu i putu koe toe nga koe ho whehu i te ke eke koe tok tā koe ki ane pasina kai tuk mua ke tau wakai pe ke kikonga koe programa ki mua pe tau hoko at ke programa hono hoko e hongo fulu koe programa ia ai langa kari e vai ko puna pe te nau whahoko whatongia koe ia pe ame koristo tuku koe ia Tonga High School ka tau wakai rewa ki he malu i putu
e ko hoku patna ke poni.
Ia, sai be whawhawhape ka kamata taua pe a pau te nau toki ho mai, sai be hen pe a mo Emily, ke tau hoko tato e pokalama, mono mau inga ko ia o e pokalama ko ni ki nau tolu o ku nau fie whatau nau malu i putu, ko e sayanga pe mateu teu i he ike mateu teu. Pe a koe kaweni i he kautaha whaingo fua pitoia hatoe kautaha insiwa i Amerikani ko hia ko e ngahi whunga ko ia o kuna whaatai ai kakai pe a kai ke ngatai i ene maa ka i hitai mtarau pe koksi ai e tolahi e ane ko halu koe ke kovien koe e nau tuunga mo uilelei ko hanga ngai kautaha ke he ia o tolopu nau tolu ka hiri ko ia ane nau whunonga mai ngai taulahi.
Ona pito ho lausio ne ko whaamu pe ko laki ma ko atu ene whamalo ke Vake Tali Folau ka pe whoki mo tolu o ku mo lava me amai ki polokalama ko ine o ku o atu whakawike e sio ne ko ku e polokalama ko ia o wike ko o si na o hanga i whoko o whaka eke atoa ila a te wila katake a te wila whikau aki moe Aia foko whakai eke ko nina i kai ke ilo ia e te wila pane kai ke whapalania kia e. Pea na o whakai eke pe uhinga he ku tui o tokolahi pe au pito a ki nau tolo o ku wakai mai i he ngaru ea o kuna osmahino ai polokalama koe ni ai Lincoln Heritage. Pea e ku whai koe polokalama whakai eke koe i he wike ko o sina i tokolahi au pito e sione ai kau whitu utaki mai i he uhinga na tolahi nau tolu na to mahino anga e polokalama koe o nau kawai koe hinga i ahoni. Pea ko whaamu pe ka pau e to o i raki konga koe ni o polokalama ai insua linkoni he whiawhini. Ke lawang ke whai haku ki tala noa sii, pea ko kore tai pe ho motokoni e sione mo Emily. Ai ngai polokalama malui, mo fai ke koe o polokalama malui. He koutui koe tokolahi taha ko osi ai e nau polokalama malui. Pe koe malui putu, pe koe malui i whakataimi, pe koe malui i taimi kakato. Ka o whaamu pe e te uto o haki i taimi sii, pe koe ko wakai ko humai a Kestina, pe nau o stano pe mo Kestina te maki vahe taimi, ke ma sioange, ke malawa o whakamatala. Te ukamata pe me tokotaha na whitutaki mai. Aia ko tui ko tokotaha koe ni o kui loto pe i he, koe ki ilo pe wakai i he YouTube pe o whanongo mai pe i Facebook. Nau tāno me tokotaha koe ni pa koe mea whaovali na whakahoko mai tokotaha koe ni. Na ovalinga pe ko aluange e nau tangata whakatau insua. Pa koe uhinga e ku o mai ki tala noa koe ni e tualau. He koutui ka pau na e whakahoko in ke tokotaha koe ni, e hoko ia pe ko os hoko ki he tokolahi. Pea na pe tokotaha koe ni na awale pe ko a uange e ne tokotaha koe ni tukak in siwang ki ai. Pea na alangalewa talaange, ko uhinga ki hene ahoni, he ko wakai hifo ki ho mo in siwa, ko fuoloa taimi ho mo kau ke kautaha koe ni, pea o kiai ho mo paanga koe face value, cash value kata ho mo cash value. Pa elava pe ho mo cash value ko ia ke tau toho o te whakatau aki ha mo insua. Pea kai ke nai fai ko whamatala koe nei toko taha koe ni o ku i kai o lawe pe koe tonga pe koe muri. Pea na e kōleang lewa he whewhine ke o lewa mo ki whitutaki ki hono hoa. Pea na whitutaki at koe ko hono hoa, pea koe mea pene talang hono hoa i kai tuai pea. Pea matala no le mo toko taha koe ni. Pea na uhanga lewa whakaiki ki ai, ai mea koe nei lawan koe kei ai tangata e ki tuak insua. Koe ula ki mo onia. Koe u policy ko toa pe koe whole life, o ki ai cash value i loto ai. Sai, tipeni i he polo kalama koe o kuke whakatau me kautaha koe ni, ka koe lahi taha ka pau te ke ala o toho ho silini koe ia ho cash value. O me hange pe ia ko ha o lounia a au, ho paanga malu i. Te utoi ki foki. I ngai polo kalama koe whole life, koe lahi taha, koe taimi koe te ke alai ko cash value, ko pau pe ke totong whakafoki. O ki ai pe ngai polo kalama o te lawa toho. Kau ki ai pe whonga. O there's always a
ane,
Wow.
ka takpe mua. E lava ke toi whakamahino mai ange ka mautolu a ho uhinga koe ke cash value.
Ia. Christina, tokon mai pe mo koe kon ko lawa ko ke hen sai. Koe taimi ko te whakatau ai a ha te policy tau te whito ki policy koe o na ui koe whole life. Ai ko insure taimi kakato. O sea hata oe wha nima alu ki olunga. O ke alewa fo i paanga a au o na ui koe cash value. Koe policy ko toa pe o ke ai pēsi ai o na utu koe schedule payout. O whakaiki mai ai ko paanga ai ko cash value e o se tau e whiha. Bako ni alu koe wholoa ho cash value koe lahi ngai ho paanga. Sai. Koe paanga koe iahan koe kulawi ki ai. Te ke lawa pe koe o toho mai ai paanga koe ia. Mehe kautaha. Ka koe, I would say 89 or even higher of that. Ko pau pe ke totongi whakafoki ai fo i paanga koe ia. I e whaunga koe ni e ua. Ka pau lewa te ke mālolo koe o te ki ai ke totongi whakafoki ai cash value koe na ke toho. O me hangea ha o louni a au mo paanga malui. Sai. Ka pau lewa hei kai ke totongi koe mea lewa e hoko i taimi koe te ke mālolo ai. Tau pehe na ke toho i koe fo i tolai tolua i ho cash value. Pea ke mālolo koe o te kai ke totongi whakafoki. Pea ko ho malui tau pehe na e taha kilu. Te nau to o lewa ai tolu afi ko ia, me taha kilu plus interest. Plus interest ko ingan me hangea koe ha o louni. Me ia ka osange koe paanga pe a au. Koe uhinga unau ai cash value ko ia, te lava pe o toho mai ka pau iai ha te whahinga. Te palopale ma whakapaanga. Pea koe uhinga lahi a koe o iai paanga, pe koe te toho mai koe ha, pe koe mea te toho mai o sai pe ia, ke koho paanga. Ka koe mea koe ke mahino pe ki a kita. Koe lahi taha ukau taha insua, ko pau pe ke totongi whakafoki with interest. Pea ka ikai koe taimi koe te ke mālolo ai, e to o foi amount ko ia, me ho paanga malui with interest. Christina? Ko mahalo koe mea pe ua o ko fie kaia o ke fumo usioa mai. Ka pau o ke fie tānaki mai pe Christina pa ke tānaki mai pe. Ka koe uhingaia e meli. Pa koe uhinga koe ni tala noa koe ni. Koe fie fine koe ni na matala noa. Panane pe mai lewa e ia kau. Koe hai uhinga ko ha uai e toko taha tuaki insua koe ni o whakahoko mai mea koe ia kau. Pau talange ulaki e kau leleia ki toko taha koe ia. He tene to o ia ho mo silini o whakatau aki ho mo insi to e whakalahi aki ho mo insiwa. Aia mahalo e toho maha mo fui paanga o la vai ha mo fui pe meni e moa. Mahina e ono peta ue taha peta ue ua. Ka koe osi koia hono totongi koia aki ho mo cash value ho mo fui insiwa fo o. Ko paulewa ke mo toi hoka te moa pe meni. He pa pea koe mea pe ia akita. Pea mo e toko taha tuaki. Ka koe uhinga e to o mai eni. Na e hoko ia ki toko taha pe, e ho tau kāinga, pa koe matok tala noa pe ihe weekend. Aia, koe to mai pe ke whakamaha, ke tau, ai pe ke toi mahino. Pa koe lelei taha pe ia ka pau aluatu o kai ki mahino, ki a koe, ai hawhenga me ke insua, Fehu I pe koe, toto eke pe koe ki tō taha koe ni, koe ulaki, koe paanga I a au, koe paanga malu I a au. Pea ka pau o kuawa honau ofisi, talange pe koe ki ai. O ku ke loto ke ni whakamatala maha na uhinga, pea kai ke mahino ki a koe, petu taki koe ki kautaha. Petu taki koe ki kautaha. You know, it's o kwangeko o ku, it's sad, ko hinga he uke ai pe kau agent, o now desperate enough, ke whai ngai whaunga koe ni, ki kakai. Ai ko uhinga e tō mai ki whakatokanga koe ni. Christina, do you have anything ki tā naki mai ki ai?
Ko tau lau wait just for whole life because I want to give Danakia to regarding a universal bemo index. I cash value boy.
Iyo.
I palani ko ya. It's a little bit different.
Iyo. Ai ko lawe ni aku ki he whole life. Ko tō tako na matala no, she had strictly a whole life policy. Ai ko na alanga e tangata o ai ko ke cash. Ka hange ko lawe ni nai, and you can go ahead and touch base Christina I universal life. Ko lahi taha o whole life, straight whole life, ko pau piki totongi whakafoki, with interest. Te ke lawa kawa mai ko universal life?
Okay.
Okay.
So, ko universal life, okua, it's called universal life, but index universal life. The benefit in Siwa, it's one of the very few tax break. Okay, kapau he malolo hataha ne tuku, in Siwa he beneficiary. But for a cash boy of ma'am in Siwa goya, it's tax free. So that's one of the benefits boy hono aiha in Siwa taha because you don't have to pay the IRS. That's clear. So the folk level ke universal life. Universal life o kuua in a purpose. Okay, taha ke malui ahamoui hato taha pero konga taha, they use it to invest. So it's two part boy about those who buy that policy. So go pay many go ke totong whakamahina ko kakautaha. So a lot of ai kautonga ko ukautaha ko now whakatau universal life me ai ko Transamerica, WFG, ko kautaha taha ko PFA, Premier Financial Advisor, PHP. A lot of kakai, some agents of whakatau atu, it's a great plan. They also call it a living benefit because of malu'i kita, but also you can use it while you're still alive. Go cash value go a universal life, it grows faster than a regular whole life. Go because okay lahiang hototong go a universal ka tau to leva na to ai konga hope many to invest. But tupuleva ho cash value babangia in a regular whole life. So if I get a universal life, then more index, go universal life, in the stock market, I'll hack it, it'll be really high, hetupulahi ho cash value. On the flip side, if the stock market goes down, heto your cash value. So universal is good. You can grow really good, and you also can lose money. But those who like to take risk, you can, and some like to play it safe. If you play it safe, go index universal life. Index, there's a roof. 15%. Your investment in your index policy. Even though the stock market over pesete wanoa, pesete tonoa, hengata peho tupu out 15%. The benefit of index, you won't go under. Kapaho holoki hipo maybe hetupake 1% or 0, you won't go below that. Sometimes the market goes negative. Heka get negative whole account for. Hopefully, I think that might be a little too confusing. Mahino pe Emily, did that make sense?
Christina, it does make sense. I whakawhai ke hei ai ngahi malu I mo ui, Pea o whaampe tau te whito ke nau tolu fo o mahino pea maho inga maalie he o ku hange ko ho lave ko ia ke o universal koe na ke lave insurance. O guia ia whainga maalie ia ke te invest ia. Ke whainga maalie ke maawai ha te seni ti lolotonga e te kei mo ui. O gui kai ke tāri pe ki he kai ke tāri pe ki he mate patok mau katoa e seni ti ai. Ko mea koe o ton ke tau si o ki ai. Ka pao ke fie mau ia he kau whanongo ke aiha o malui i he kahi malui koe no kulave ki ai ane pea mo Christiana. Ange koe ngahi malui koe nung na lave ki ai. E lava ke mau ha te seni to tonga te moui. Pea, and it's, pako tupe, kai tupe ke tupe mo ke kau whanongo, ka pao ke hatahu ke hane whehui, lava pe ke whehui mai he Facebook, pe ko tāmai koe ke u telefoni. Ono ni manoa walu hiwa noa walu hiwa wha, pe kai te ke tok tāpe koe ke ane pa mo Christina, i osi koe ia ai polo kalama, ke mo tala noa o toi whakaiki ki an.
Ia.
Hago mea mahu inga tahaya.
Io kataki, ko hinga foki e mato hake ni koe ke yaki taimi ki ai, ko inga koe kau whanongo ke nau whainga ke nau mahi noi e nau polo kalama. Hango lau koe Christina, it's a living trust. Aia o benefitia kia kita he te kei mo ui. Ka koe mea mahu inga ke nau mahi noi. I taimi ta tau pe ai mahi no le vain. And we'll just touch briefly, mahi noi ka mautolu kind of what universal life and index life and also whole life,
Aia ane, katoa foi tolu ko ia, Ani ne mo tok whakamatala koe ki ai, e te mo lava pe ko hinga ke mahino pe ke kau whanongo, e te mo lava o mo whakatau pe pa mo ngahi polisi ko ia.
Ia. Aia o kai ko Lincolnia o ke lewa kau taha ki ai. Aia koe mea mahu inga ki tō taha ko ai ke whakatau in insua kene i loi ai polo kalama o whakatatau ke ni fia mau. Ka pau koe uhinga ene ai e polo kalama koe ni o hange koe mea koe ne whakamatala mai koe Christina. Then that's the option ke ai e koe ene polo kalama. Pea ka pau lewa koe ai ene polo kalama anai e tau pehe koe putu. Abe ia ke Lincolni. Aia o kehe pe foka e ngai fia mau koe e ngai family. Koe insua koe nau anka Christina ke matala noa ki ai. Hange ki au ko insuan ko oktokolahi tahai ai kawai koe e tau kau tonga. Aia ko insua ko ia pau kai ki feto o hake uhingoa. Ko insua koe ui koe term life pe koe insua whakataimi. Pea koe hinga foki o ku mana ko ai a insua koe ni. Koe ngā he o ku maa. Maa au pito ia. I he uhinga pe ko ia. O foi totongi pe kita ke foi taimi koe o te alea pāwai mo kau taha. Tau e hongo fulu, tau e tahanima, tau e wanoa, tau tau no. Aia koe insua whakataimia.
Kau ke hari miti ki he tau o insua whakataimi?
Iyo. Hange kau koe tau fitu noa. O koe mei lahi taha o insua, koe te tau fitu noa o koe ki toi te whaatari ki tahi a kau taha insua. Christina, you can jump in at any point of time. Hange koe ni ka pau ke tau tau noa. E lava peo whakatau ha o malui au tau tau noa. He uke keisi. Ka pau lewa te ke tau ono noa. He kai ke mau e koe hakau taha te nau malui koe tau tau noa. Pe koe tau ono ni ma. Mahalo te nau koe loloa taha pe te nau malui koe. Koe tau e hongo fulu pe tau e taha nima. So tipea ni lewa ia. Ai loloa no malui ki ta uloaki. I he te tau motua. He kunau hange koe ukau taha pe koe ni o mau whakafofonga o ku pe o ku mahanga lau o mau tuaki pe mo mau tolu ai term ka o whangata mai pe koe te keisi iange e lava o toi malu iang i te mo ui e toi taimi o ku loloa koe alu koe ke te toi tau motua o ku nau whakangata mai lewa ai taimi koe o ku malu i ai kita ka koe insiwa e ulahi taha e uhinga pe koe o ku maa. Guess, do you want to add something there?
Ore pe ane, kau ki follow up ai lewa he i whakawenga koe ni, koe ngā koe term insiua whangatangata ko ta hongo full ta wanoa to noa pe whangatangata mo tau ko whehu I hoko rewa ko ha a maximum benefit ko aba paanga ko ia ka ko ha lahi taha 20,000 50,000 100,000
No, te alpego a millions or more. Yeah.
Sio tau ako mea fo he ako ta pe ai a koe whewhere waki nau tolu koe ni with underline. Aku nau qualify ki he terms koe ni?
Depend he kautaha. I would say most of the company oku pako mea o depend he kautaha. Most of the time ko ho health. Ka paulewa madifo ki ko te ai insure me kautaha lahi. Ka pau ke ta umotu ko pau pe ke mo amount ko o paanga malui. Ko pau pe ke require ya ke have some kind of a physical. Tau te fito o ka pau o kulahi paanga. Yeah. Ko ne lahi ko paanga madifo the insurance company wanna make sure o kunau kawa to taha o mo uilele. O kai ke nau kawa taha o mahaki he loss e mo lele ai kautaha ia. Ko mo onia. So e tipeni peia ka hanga ko glau ko oku me ako tope tipeni he tau e to taha ko ya mo ne mo ilele. He ko application ia hanga ko tau faalawe ki mua. Ko link ko ni te maulawa pe mautolo talatu te ko ia e tari ko pe ikai.
Kaya.
Ko ut kautaha ke he o mau me lava pe mautolo I loi. Ka ko pau ke alui I frafonu ia pe avi ke underwriting ko o I kautaha insure ko ia. Pe nau to tipen le vai me nau tolu he nau sio fo ko ia ko to taha ko ni o ku ko hono pau ni o ku wanga ba noa ka hono lolo ta o ku fute fa in seval pe ko to taha ko ni o ku wifi ta o ku hai o ku malunga hono en toto malung pe so te na lava leva na tol o siofi pa to determine I underwriting pe o ku na qualify hange ko tau lava wi ko o simo te wila na e frafone me ko a molia pe o se wi ke tapi wi ke ua pa mahino mai o kakitari aya ko fahinga fonga pe aya ko insure ya ko whakataimi. Kestina? I look like one
Toi beu ki whehu e tahane ka taki, I insure whakataimi ai pe hange koe ni ko tō taha mo ui lelei. Tau pehe pe tau tau nima pe o ware pe ko koe ki whanoa aia ko hamai ai soka pe koe toto maalunga pe ko ha fahinga underline he ko te algo te motu ange ko ka mata la ku mai nga anatula o ka pau under I terms pe I ai reba ka mata reba ke ha mai wa mama haki eli hare me hoko eli liu ai totong fa mahina pe ko how all this come together ko anga be fe hui
e ikai ka pau ko to taha ko ni e tualau ko ni malui pe ko ni contract ko mo ne tohi ale pau me ka taha ko ni ko tau e wanoa pe to tongi pe ya ne pe meni he's pretty much safe e fo ita mi ko he ko tonga lele ne contract ko ita mi ko itok affect ai o ka pau ko ita mi ko OCI ne fo ita ko e wanoa ko end foki a contract malui ai to taha ko ni mo ka taha e lava leva o na o tohi mai kautaha pe he te mau lava ke renew ho policy. Ko renew ko ia e hawai ufehu ike heia.
Okay, ki mua ke ke renew. Let's stay within the 20 years. Tau pe kamata to taha ni mo ui leleia I he kamata anga. Hange pe ko mena o lava ko ki ai tau tau nima. Pe ko ne apa na within 5 years, inside that 20 years, ko puke ia. Tau pepe o pe ko ha mai ko kansai. Let's just get to the point. That person is good within that 20 years.
Ia.
Kada ke meli ko la me le fa kau. Pe to fu mi la mai ka ha ane o fica ke. Sega bari.
Ai ke tuku ta whakau he tatu waki o te ai ke tato he ho. O osi batanga ko glau. koe nau contract pe koe nau tohi ale pau malu I o save I ko tahi ko ia o kui loto ai. Koe koe mea pe koe e we si ai o ka pau e lapse en he insure. Pe te whenga ke reinstate ia ko os ne ma o ia e mama ko ia pe koe os ko ia ai taimi ko ia o ia lea pau. Christina?
Ore va pe are te kai pe ke o sea ne.
Ale va ki tukuanga whainga Mario Christina. Na toi fia
ai koe tukuanga nge na hanga Christina tali mai ho fu o tu kat ho.
Okay, Christina, I'll wait.
Yeah, no, ko fe ara pe we ai pe anga I term, you know. Ko term is the best way to get it's the cheapest way to get the largest amount of coverage. But go sio kiao, right? Go KC. Ke now. So sisi taha o ta wono. So go term term Lincoln ho. There's different reasons why malu ai ho your life. Go fe ma a term he go ma taha pe te lava kavao for enough. Kapal how come I mean for something to me he a honey. I'm very valuable to this family. So fe mauleva hafu paanga lahi ke kava hok mo'ui, right? And so kava hok mali kaga osko ita o noa wala lahi ek whanau. Okay, te fe maua hafu coverage la lahi au pito hange o mai ko hit term. So there's different reasons. Kaga ko hata ki ono noa, pito noa. Wala lahi na whanau okay you know, they don't need to care for their children. Or if mahapaanga, ke tau he ake whanau, hanau malo, ko nau o lahi. So, ko ia o ki time ko ia, ko whia mau peo, o nau, while they need ke kava, maha koe putu. He koe time koe, nau malo lo, koe ai pe ke kava, ai expenses koe ki he putu, but tuku ate toi ngā ia ke whanau. I mean, they don't need to cover themselves. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Ko tui kai poinia ka ko whenga koe ki ai, koe uhinga ko ki nau tolkun ko nau mo ui lere. Aki beni ane, we're at COVID-19 I he tai nimi. Anybody can be gone. Ta taipe mo lere mo underline I ngai ahoni. Maina ko hinga, ko poini ki hange ko ki ngai tau koe no Christina o au ke kau family fo o. Ta pehe pega young couple at 20s, 21, 22, 25. Ko nau taimen nge nau ai. With a recommendation, may he nau parent. Malo lei malo kau mai tu mai.
Meri.
Ia wa fe hui.
Shone.
Ia.
Ka imagino ke o filmador ho feui ko que na tali mai ho feui que imagino ho feui pero tonga pe chua toki puki ho feui
ia
tonga na tali mai como ko tali pe pon o hikaba pokia
right
que tu la que tu mira
kaya
ko tali yo no feui que Tony Natali make it mine ke tau pa no.
Yeah, ko Natali o na pehe ko once you sign up you are covered. Os kawai pe ko for term ko ya pe ta e wanoa pe ta e tolu noa ka me hoko ka koe. You cover. Ko time pe ko te ke palpare mai mo insiwa o ka pau he kai ke totongi ho insiwa o fata tau ki ale pau. Ko Natali ya. Ma ko fampe mai no ato malo si tama.
Evitana ki akusione.
Iyo.
Within dai tau ko no I he totong ka pa he ma hata hakansa pe mahaki. He lotonga ko tau no ko ya. He totong. Except the first 2 years of lahi ai ukauta.
Iyo.
The first 2 years of we go contestability period. Ka pa he malo lo hata I he first 2 years, he kai ki totonga in Tiwaia.
Iyo, mahina o pe ta e wa ko me ene toto fa matala pe ki mo. Ka koe tau popo ta ana fu ki te mahino ange aia ko terms o apply a 2 years ki ai kai ke ko me o mau inga ko ka inga Tonga a ho mota nga tono ka ane mo Christine ke na hanga o ate frai ki he ko hanga me na lave ke e ane te mo lava e motolu o 5 katatau ai ngā we ki na fie mau. He ko programa ko pe does it mean o ku one fit all. O ke pe ngai fie mau, ke pe ngai palani, pe ke pe ai outcome e matu unga ia I tala noa fe mai no aki ka ko me o fai ka to kanga po kala mai
Ia me ka Facebook
ia
ke tu ko ta fa jo fe I ke ta fa ki ka tu ka te fe I ko me ka
ma sai ki malo lo ka tai me ka tu ke mo le
ko gi fe ho ia ni e on fa fine ko ka ule ka o ku na outing me he insua o family e ta uanima ka pau e ai pe hanau insua o to si mo ulele ki na tolu
Ikai. Tipeni pe I he tuunga ko nai, but most of the time o kai ki te fie mao. Ma tu foki ko ta o ko ia ka pau ai ko fehu I ko na who for all mai pe na right that I me appearance.
Ai ko na kau pe he ina insua pe ki na to ai kau reka. Na insua pe ki na to ka ko na ta uanima pe o kai ki na to e kau na to le insua ko ni ko ai family pe ko e ke ka pau a na insua te na to si mo ulele.
Te nau toi go through pe e u fehu I koia o mai koe he kautaha insua.
Koia.
Ai fo ko u fehu I fe kau aki mo ui lelei.
Koia.
Ai ke pe.
Malo.
Ai fo ki ko tau toi fo ki pe ke fo I polo kalama tatau. Ko ia lea pau ko e toko taha koia mo ki nau tolu ko whanau o ngata pe ta uanima. Ai toki hoko te watu ai fo o e nau insua. Ko tu mai en ko whatonga hifo ko ane hea unga tau. Ai une pehe na ai ene me I Trans America o kawaia o au ke no tau hiwa noa. Ai ka pau lewa tau pehe, ai ko Trans America ia. Ai o kau pehe I polo kalama koe na malawi koe kia Kestina koe term. Ko nea o pe koe ke tau hiwa noa koe o sia. Pako te mea pefo ke taha ke tānaki ki ai. O kia I papito pele lei, o kai ko hingani e ma whakamatala ko he po ni kau whanongo ke ma pehatu o ku kovie kai saie. O hinga e ma whakamatala ke tau mahino I kotoa, ai polo kalama ko ia o ku tau hū ki ai. Ke tau mahino I ko tau fie ma uia, pe koe whakataim, pe koe insurance koe ni koe ai universal life, pe koe living can't think of it. Pe ko insua putu. O ko insua ko toa pe o ku kehe o whakatatau ki whia mao I toko mtaha ko ia. Aia ko mea ko whia tānake ke ai ko insua whakataimi ko ki whai tawhaaki pea koe taha maa ka koe osi pe koe taimi o kumaru ia kita o kai ke pehe ke toi whoki maha te stilini a kita mea nau tō. You have no cash value ko ni osi pe koe tai maru I ko ni osia. Aia koe ki taimia na pehe ke tuku mai pehe ki whai hawhi hoa ke maki I whakamaala atu ai ukau taha insua. Pakapau ki aha taha o ku ke toi whia mau I koe ki whakaiki ki mua tokoni. Whika Kestina ono ni manoa, ua fitu noa, walu whātaha noa, ko whika ana o kumo wakai mai pe ki ai. Mo tā mai ke mea mahino te malawa peo tokoni atu, pe koha taha pe kau ngāwe koe ni ai amautolu. Ko mili, ko suliana, te mau siwak, te mau ke lawa pe o tokoni atu ke mau mahinoi. Ko tui koe, aonga lahia e mau ngāwe, neongo o ku mau tua ke kau taha kehe, ka koe konga o ku mau inga taha ka mau tolu ke mau tokoni ki mau tolu, ke mau mahinoi. Ko ki toenga ko ni ka pau te tau foki a ke mau ki polo kalama.
Iyo. Ma mo to nga taimi.
Ka tuku mange fika telefoni a Christina
Tu mai telefoni a Christina ke hanga o. Kai foket ka mo to nga te mite wani ma ko ni ko mo ya. Malo.
Ko e fika Christina ko e ono ni manoa ua fitu noa walu whātaha noa. Pea o ko mau whai whatongia kotoa i hapahinga state pe i Amerikani. O ku ke mea ai pa o ke loto ke iai ha o malu. Ha o malu i putu. Tuku mo ke mafoki a ke maki i polo kalama koe ni o mau tua ki mai. Pa te utuku ke taim ko ni ka Christina. He koe ngana ki lahi whakamatala aku i kongi moa. Ke ne tuku mai e ia ha ne vahe vahe. Pea hange pe ko moua e Emily Mosione to e ha upeha motokoni pa tau to fetala noa aki ai pe. Koe ki whehu ien o tuku at Christina. Koe whehu i mea Lesieri. Koe ne pe kapau o kute puke he kansa. E lava Christina ke mauha insiua putu. Tali mai Christina.
Ia, I he lava lelei pe he Lincoln ko e o parani whake ua I he Lincoln ko e final expense pea mo e modify. Ko e final expense o ku tuku I ke kakai ko mo ui lelei pea ka mata pe e nau coverage I he ulaki aho. Ka koe ka pau ko hatoko taha o kansa he ke lava pe o ka mata hane in siua ka modified level I benefit ko ia. Ko uhinga modified he pau lewa ke tari tau e ua, pa toki totongi ai full benefit koe ai insiua ko ia. However, ka pahu si maa lolo ai toko taha ko ia ki mua he tau e ua, he whakafoki ko toa mai peho u pei meni koe na ke totongi ke kau taha, including 10%. Ka pahu he maa lolo ha taha between day 1 and year 1, he ulaki tau pe, he whakafoki ko toa atu plus 10%. Ka pahu he maloloha taha between he tau between 1 year by 2 years, whakafoki ko toa mai plus 20%. So iyo he lava pe o kava ka modify leva in policy.
Aia e Lesieri ko e taliena ko whehui iyo. Ko I taimi tatau pe, ko whetana ke pe ke vahe vahe ko ia a Christina, o ku kau e Lincolni I taha, ki o kai ke fu toko o kai ke fu lahi. I would say maybe ko insure nima pe fiha pe to si I ai o nau kava ai kau kansa. Ko ki fai ke ko o mau tolo I kau taha ko ai Lincolni mo u kau taha ke he. Ko nga ka pau e malolo ang labe ko a Christina ha os hata o taha. Te maulava o whakafoki atu panake os totongi mai ke kau taha tau pe he taha afe. Te maulava pe o whakafoki atu pe se te balu noa, ho silini koe na os totong mai ke kau taha I fo Iraki hoa I wawha, ki hoa wha valu. Ai te mau whakafoki atu e mau tolu ho valu nge au. Ko I ngā foki, te ke whie mau ia e koe, te mau puke lewa ho ua nge au, ka lewa ke toko mai ai tohi mate. E pa te lava pe o pe atu, ko I Lincolni pe taha, o nau lava o whakafoki mai ai silini ai kau high risk, pe se te wau noa I hoa I wawha ke hoa wha valu. Hange tof pe ia, ha o whakahu, ha o paanga I hapanke, pa ke aluatu o toho I mai ho silini. Ko no whai ke he lewa o Lincolni, pe a moi panke, te mau oatu e mau tole pe se te hongo fulu, I he raktau, pe koe pe se te ua noa, I tau taki hun tau noa. Ko ki tāna ke pe ia kau koe ni ki he, ke whehu I koe o ko, o whehu mai sai. E Lesieri, te ke mo ui, te ke mo ua ko pau ke o mai hak fo I puteni ho lahi ho whehui. Ka ko malo o pito mau sa ia ho mai whehui. Ko e whehui ne taha Christina, a kawai mo ha kau ta e pepa. Te ko ai kakai o nofo I Amerikani, ka nau ta e pepa Christina o moutari.
O tali mai ta e pepa. Koe benefit ia e ai Lincolni ko sa ia tahi lahi taha. He lahi foke kau tonga ko nau si ha o nofo ova. Pea ka pau he hoko ha mea kia nau tolu. O pau peke kawa ki nau tolu, he pau peke toi totongi, hano tanu, moi u expense koe o ku whikau aki moha putu. So o ku lava lelei peke kawa koe o lava kava me taha afe ke he wa mano. Ai ka kai koe o koe kia hanau Social Security pa o tai pepa.
Ko maxi ko maxi kai pike to lava ke to ovai. Ta tawe pe o terms pe o kuna qualify ki terms.
Ikai.
Ikai.
Oh,
Koe li koni
okay.
pe ai kau taha te nau qualify ki ai. Koe u in siwa koe na malau ki ai ki mua whole life universal term katoa u in siwa koe ia o pau pe ke iai ha Social Security hata. Kato lava leva whakahu ki nā toro o kamata hanau in siwa. Ka koe malu i putu he kawa pe ka kai koe kia hanau pepa.
Aya ko hanga lava ko Kestina ko linkoni pe eta o ko kita ka taha ia te nau tari a ki nau tolu ko ia o ka ki nau no for nua no for legal ko hini.
Ai ko unique o e linkoni ko kai pe ke to ia ka taha i American te nau tari na to. Malo.
Ia. Ko inga fo ko application hanga ko ma du fo ki ko uka taha tahi ai pe nau ngahi tohi kole application ko ia ke kau taha pe aku ke pe o me ko firma o me kau taha ke kau taha ka ko foi me ko o me tatau ko to ai pe kau taha tuku ke he linkoni ko pau ke ai Social Security ai to taha ko ia ko linkoni o tu pe fe hu ia ko ia ai Social Security ka pau leva o kai ke o vai he wa mano o kai ke firma o ke tu ai Social Security o ku mahino tu pe
Mahina opita opita. Malo.
okay ko te fehu i pe ne taha Kestina ko ha wai pe me a lesieri e lava o whakaonga i ai tax ID ki he linkoni o ka pau ke tō taha ko ni o kwa hane tax ID pe ko inga mara lesili ki ato e kau taha insure pe will they take the tax ID ko fehu ia
Ikai, ko Social Security be o ku. Ko uhinga because ko Social Security ko hatoko taha ka pau o prescribe at hatoke taha ha foi akau o connect ho Social Security ke foi akau ko ia. Ka ko EIN ba ko ha tax ID o ko ki connect leva ho prescription au ki he fika ko ia. Ko uhinga u fe maua he u kau taha in siwa your specific Social Security number he na hanga level na tolu o lele your Social Security ke mahino mai pe ha u foi ka go ko prescribe out kata
pe ko again ito e foki pe ito e lava pe he linkonia o ta di to taha ko ia ai foki we ko sina tau me compare ai u kau taha ai o ku kau pe nia e ke tali pe to taha ia ko ia I he linkoni without the tax ID or the Social Security ia ko firmarie ko firmarie a lesieli mo nenga fehui ka te ke mo o mai pe ko foi puteni ke Christmas sai o sai apita mai u fehui he ko hinga e ko ma iheni ka ki mo tolu ko na o ku mo fanongo mai he ngalu ea ha me ape ta mahino pe mo loto ke fehui ko hinga e ma iheni ko he wike ki he wike ke o atu ai ngai whakamatara ko ia kia ki mautoru. Teu ki hoko atu ai, I he wike ko o si ko loto ke hanga I ke sina wahi mai en. I he wike ko o si na whatonga I fo Kestina na post e foto ho insure na e totongi. Teke ki lawe mai ope o mai hingoa, ka ke lawe mai ke tuunga e toko taha koe ni na ni whakatawe insure.
ia na fitu taki mai to taha ko ni I he wafe taha fitu sanuali wafe taha fitu ki kamata in siwa ke malhui ai to taha pe hono family pe o lat ko nau api whakafono application ka mata le mahalo na te au tupu na peimeni ko coverage amount ko taha mano ni maafe. Pe lele pe ni tiwa kai peke miss ha mahina totongi ko fetutaki mai to taha ko ni ko si malolo hono family he wiki ko osi pako totongi le vai so foi tau e tolu ko hanga calculate atu kapana te atupu ene totongi foi mahina e tolu ono maybe even 37 ko le totong ko paango na ne totong ki linkoni na ki ova ni maafe kana deposit te ene benefit amount va peseti go e valo no advance I he ulaki Hawaii wa fa deposit atu ko taha mano taha afe ko to nga leva he toki deposit le vai ha mai ai tohi mate ka ko nai foi hoko pe ko ne tausio leva ko taha mano ia ne si mau tegi totongi ki ka taha ka totongi in full helinkoni. So I mean that's just one example. Lahe u example behe ko masi lava tokoni ke u kakaitonga.
Pero tana ke ai Christina na hange ka ko to taha ko ni oku kauia I ho kau clients pena lahi ai family ko ni na u policy pe mo na te u policy okay totongi mo na policy ko osi alwe claim ki ai
yeah ma ko claim ne fa ai family ko ya ko os totongi me helinkoni pe okay lele pe na u policy ke he they already know ko na ilo pau I anga go I funeral insurance pe mo Lincoln specifically.
Ke te ki tāna ket ke. E lawe ke u tāna ket?
Ia.
Ia. Sai, e wau tau pepe ko whaamiri ko ni. Claim e wha. O ku ia whainga penalty ko ngā koe lahi e nau claimi. Tau pepe o pa e toi ta whoka mai tō tako ni o ta mai. Koe ko tō wha ae mālolo ki toi mau tō nima. I want to do 2 or 3. O kua whainga penalty he linkoni ki he whaamiri ko ni. Pek mala peke nau toi purchase in our additional insurance.
Yeah.
Ko le whamore at meo ek me kainga, ko hiko tau polo kalama hono hoko, ko iai te tau pauto e whe mau ha o whaka eke, whekau aki pe a moe polo kalama ko ia malu iu, tāna kia hane ka o ma Christina, tā pe ki whika telefoni ono ni manoa, walu tol fa fitu. Pa te uto e tamate iat e tau live, ka tau kamata fo o, pe a moe langakari o e